I'm a pop for the hell of it, Ain't no cuff on my kicks and no run with no bombs. Finish up, don't miss a number, my fingers getting numb.
Turn the microphone a little bit.
If I got some game, I can't hold it on my shit. I've been taking notes, I've been ready to well. I've been focused, still in motion. I know too many dollars, typical bit over there. Niggas chasing cars, don't want no dollars down. I'm feeling like fuck the social. Anti-social, on the dope, I told you. I can't spell it, don't want to do this social. I get fresh and put a lot of soap and lotion.
Yo.
Love
Cuizine, all things food and weed. Man, say something.
What's going on, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, bro?
Man, for sure, man. I'm feeling good. Love the number 2 jam.
We're in the building. We'll get that together, though. We don't work on that.
Yeah, I mean.
Trying to let's jam with it. We're in the building.
I mean, man. Chef Boy Rich in this bitch.
You know your boy Franchise Music, aka G5.
This is the Hood Cuizine show where we medicate, meditate, and educate.
Why you get the drums?
Oh, because I don't have many buttons to push.
You need some more buttons.
Listen, everybody's a critic. I'll shut buttons down for the whole show. Won't be no buttons.
Don't shut the
Won't be
buttons
no
down.
motherfucking buttons on the night.
Don't shut the shit down.
Buttons are secured. I'm
Don't
grabbing
shut
right
it
up.
down.
I want all the buttons.
Thank you, French. They're new to her rudeness.
Yes, we have a guest by the name of Foxy.
What's going on? Foxy Polecat in the building. Hey.
I mean.
Yes.
What's going on with you, money?
You
Okay. So welcome to the Hood Cuizine show. Okay, where we talk about everything medicated.
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 Okay.
Educated.
I can dig it.
Keeps hitting the mic.
Medicated,
There
educated.
you go. Educated.
Medicated.
Education.
There you
And
go.
meditation. There you go.
Right. Okay.
So how was y'all week today? Well, this week. How was y'all week?
I mean, hey,
Pretty crazy.
It was. I mean, it was a week. I enjoyed it.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, that
Right.
part.
R.I.P. Dolph.
We'll get into that.
Yes,
Okay.
we are going to get into that.
Okay. Well, I want to start off by saying I had made a new treat.
A new treat?
Man, a new treat. It's
What's a new treat? Like food?
like a snack.
You made a new treat?
Yeah, new treat.
Oh my gosh.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh my God, look at it. It's all professional and adorable. Oh,
That's a good brick, though.
I love it.
That's a brick.
And I,
Right.
you know, I even drizzled some honey on top of it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Honey Nut Cheerios
Is
with
there-
honey on top.
with honey
Is
on
there weed
top.
inside of there?
Right.
Of
Is
course,
there?
it's
Is
edible.
it in
It's
there?
just show. Everything Hood Cuizine is
I'm
medication.
just saying, you make a honey drizzle like that. Okay,
No, yeah.
that's fine. Put it
Gotta
on my
drizzle
toast.
that honey on it. You know
Put
what
it
I
on my
mean?
toast
You gotta
in the
sweeten it
morning.
up sometime.
I'm gonna put it on my toast.
So, how many milligrams of medication are in each one of your treats, would you say?
Milligrams of medication in my treats is night.
Night.
Everybody go
That
night.
sounds like a whole lot.
Man, I'm telling you, it's the dosages that you need, so you don't even have to eat the whole thing. You know what I mean? I want you to be
I would
satisfied. You can take your
I'm
time.
eating the whole thing.
You can, you know what I'm saying? So you can get your money's worth.
Mm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
some people gonna give you these small edibles. It's not even gonna just hit you like.
So, do you
super
prefer
hard.
edibles or do you prefer the plant?
Oh, the plant, of course.
Right.
Like
There's a lot of
edible.
people that
Like
prefer,
I love
you know,
edibles,
Mm.
but that's just like I literally medicate. Like when I have because I be up, I have ADHD, I have insomnia most of the time, so I eat it. I eat an edible, half an edible
Weed
or
does not
something,
help with
and
mine.
I'm asleep.
I need some stronger weed, I guess.
See.
I think it depends on the situation. Like, because an edible is gonna hit you a little later than if you were to smoke it. Because when you smoke, I want to be high right now. That
For
edible
sure.
gonna sneak up on me nice and polite like. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Sometimes
And it's a different kind of all over body high.
Yeah.
And it's like, do I want to have that all over body high, or do I just want it to be up here in my head?
Yeah.
So
I
it just
agree.
depends. You ever had somebody eat one of your edibles like by mistake and they didn't know there was weed in it?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not
So you
sure.
still
I
in
let
the party?
everybody know.
That's how you know that they're really,
If
really
I come to
delicious
the party,
looking.
it was some
Like if
food,
someone just eats it like
there's
it's
weed in
food.
it. Just know that across the board.
Just know
No,
that.
Shows up at this party, he got this.
As
Man,
much as
just-
edibles, like they look amazing and they're food,
Mm.
it's like
She said their food.
they are food.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you shouldn't buy edibles when you're actually hungry.
probably not the best.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
No,
I've been down that road.
No, don't do it. Don't do it when you're hungry. No.
Do not buy your edibles when you're actually hungry.
My
buy
edibles
on a full stomach. Because if it's actually
You'll still have the munchies.
No, you still have the munchies. But if it's actually a good edible, you're going to eat the whole edible. You just spent like $25 or $30.
I just want weed, not
Bro, I ate a turkey burger, and I was hungry like literally 30 minutes after.
You should make a good ass turkey burger. That's one of those things. And I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That
sliders,
good.
I'm rocking with those.
I want a turkey burger now.
Okay.
Turkey burgers
hey,
next
man,
show.
I can make it happen. I'm telling you.
Turkey
I got
burgers next show.
I got a question. All right, because a client had called me today, and they said they blame me for the shit. They fuck around, ate my edible, got high as fuck, and made like a creation. So I want to ask you guys, what high creation have you came up? She came up with she made a summer sausage quesadilla.
What?
A summer
like those flavors would work.
Quesadilla.
Those flavors would work.
A summer sausage quesadilla.
I
I'm a
did.
chef as well, so I'm like,
What'd you do?
Summer sausage with cheese.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A weed creation you came up with.
I don't like cooking when I'm high.
I did.
I be lazy when I'm high.
I'm lazy when I'm high, so if I'm hungry, it's got to be quick. And what did I do? I think I did a toaster strudel. And then I put ice cream on top of it.
Okay.
Okay. Right, that sounds great, right? And
okay.
I put the icing, I drizzled the toasted strudel icing over everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was actually pretty good. You know, the strawberry filling with the ice cream. It all worked out. It was some high shit, though. It was.
For sure.
It was, because I have not eaten that a second time.
That's how you know it was a hot snack.
It was so much
I
sugar.
want to just fix shit. I start, clean shit and fix shit. I become in the handyman. So yeah,
man.
That's me. I start wanting to fix shit.
Gotta do
Call me
shit
Dennis
up.
the Menace. That's what they call me at home. Dennis the Menace.
That's terrible.
See me, I probably get the munchies. I eat like some Reese's or a brownie with like hot chips or something.
I'm eating my munchies.
I would be fat as
Sweet.
hell if I did that. I
It's
guess
just
that's
hot.
why my brain don't allow me to have the munchies. I'd be fat as hell.
Man, I'm telling you, I just get some pies, throw some ice cream on that shit, just some cookies and ice cream right there.
I don't get a sweet tooth when I get high.
I do. It's
I be
terrible.
smoking, so
Did you hear that confection I just described?
Oh, yeah,
That was
True.
so much sugar.
It was.
True.
I felt bad.
Man, you smoke, you just I'm not even really. It's gonna go away.
See, when you're sober,
I forgot I was.
you have the right good sense not to eat things like that when you're sober. Because
True.
I swear, I was at work the other day and I had a cup of coffee. And I put a lot of sugar in it because I felt like it still tasted really bitter. And then when I put more sugar in it and I drank it, I was like, I can't in good conscience.
No.
I can't do that to myself.
Shout out to Danny
threw the whole
Myers
cup of
for
coffee
tuning
away.
in.
What's up? Shout out Danny Myers.
Bar God,
Bar God.
You know.
we missed you.
Shit showed.
I saw your new battle, but I won't get off topic because it's not a battle rap show. But thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate it for tuning in, Danny Myers.
I
This
mean,
shit show.
Back, smoke a blunt.
Battle rappers be high, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Y'all don't know about the
okay.
parallel universe, man.
Do you believe?
Do you believe?
that it exists? Open your third eye.
For shit show, man. I don't know about
An
that.
intense scene.
I'm trying to get Danny Myers to try some of this hood cuisine.
He don't do that. He don't do no drugs.
Him just got sneakers like,
I mean, I said like
He's
that.
that guy.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
he's a professional.
Yeah, professional, man.
Yeah,
I feel that. You know what I'm saying?
Professional.
Everybody should get high at least once in their life.
I'm not saying he hasn't gotten high before.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Everybody should get high at least once in
When you
their
brought
life.
up to the levels of the tiers, you know what I'm saying? Certain levels that he, you know what I'm saying, that he abide by the rules, you know what I'm saying?
He just doesn't get
certain
high.
shit, he just grown.
That's
Right.
okay.
He's
Right, we
on
don't legal everywhere
Different
soon,
levels.
and
That's
it
good.
won't
I
matter.
support his
Everybody
change.
just
Hey, all power to you, cause goddamn it, hey.
I'm not trying to stop. I'm
So
just
I
trying
got
to
a
slow
question.
down.
Have you ever ran out of product for your cooking?
My cooking?
Yes. Have you ever had a situation where you couldn't find no product?
No,
Okay.
wait.
Well, in our movie, that's what the fuck's about to happen. Just so you know.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm ready. Ooh.
I'm already working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Hey, that shit is gonna be
Cuizine
nice.
coming to you live.
All right.
Big screen.
Live at
I
5.
could do that.
Well,
I'm already thinking, man. Got the wheels.
I
Got the wheels turning right now. Okay. All right. So question:
Mm-hmm.
What do Fox at Polecat?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? I heard that you teach a class, a dancing class. What kind of dancing class do you teach?
Okay, so I teach pole dancing.
Okay.
In my spare time.
All right.
I taught myself in my spare time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm open for private lessons if anyone wants them. But I teach at the Houston Pole Experience.
Okay.
I've been pole dancing since I was 21. I'm 28.
Okay.
So a long time. But less long to me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do try, since this is a show about, getting high and stuff, I try to be a little high before I dance. Because it's something about when you're high and you're about to do physical activity, you feel like you can't stop.
Superman.
You don't want to stop.
Superman.
It's very, it's very like, it's an all over body, like physical high, like my body's moving, everything's vibing, and the music playing, the room's full of the music. It feels great. Boy, but don't stop. Because once you stop, you're going to feel that all over your body and you're just going to have to stop.
Okay.
Stop.
And smoke again.
So what strain do you prefer when you...
What strain do I prefer? I don't really have any real preference.
indica or sativa. I'm sorry.
Sativa, indica. Yeah. I don't really have any.
You don't even
just true preference. Yes, I like to just smoke, and how it makes me feel, I make note of that.
Okay.
And I decide how much I can smoke right now.
What's your favorite weed?
My favorite weed?
Yeah.
There was this weed that I liked. God, what was the name? I think it was called Snow Dog. Something like that. And it had these beautiful white flecks all in it.
Okay.
With the little orange strands, and it was a light, powdery pastel green.
Okay. Powdery pastel.
I wanted it to be very descriptive.
You feel me?
And boy, it did not take much with this. No, I went back for it maybe 5 times. I think I went back for it.
That's gas.
Whenever that tree
gas.
man gets that, I be trying to have that. Oh yes, that was a good high.
Okay.
That was
okay.
Shout out to D Black.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
You know what's going on, my G.
What do you listen to when you get high?
Oh man. Okay. I got some. Mostly it be
What's in the
inspirational.
deck right now? If you get in the car right now, what you listening to?
Love the Jam Radio.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I'm always jamming to this Let It Jam, man. I'm telling you, they got some jam. Man, every time I'm like, bruh.
What was it?
But every time I be some new shit I ain't seen, nigga. I be rocking, bro. I be
shout out to the curator over here.
You know what I mean?
Let It Jam is pretty hot right now.
Miss Lovely Queen of all things.
Hey,
Putting that shit together.
this is a delicious edible.
Oh,
Might be my new favorite.
thank you.
You're high,
I
French.
want to taste it.
I'm actually really high.
I want to taste it,
I'm high all day.
but I just know it's
I
a
gotta
long drive
operate
home.
a heavy machinery.
And I feel
so I'm
like
not gonna eat mine.
Right.
The drive home is always shorter.
Man.
You know
Right,
what
because you know where you're going to, right? Does it always seem shorter? When you're trying to go somewhere, you're like, well, how much longer I gotta go?
On the way home.
I'm here already. It's time to go.
Man, like traffic is just
It just seems like there's nobody on
It just seemed like it went faster.
right.
I mean, I guess so. I guess so. I hate driving that much, especially when I'm high. I remember the first time I felt the effects of an edible. I think I was 19, and it was this cake. My friend had paid $100 for it.
Okay.
And we had driven out to PV to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you had to drive to PV to get it? From Houston? You had to drive to PV to get it?
Yes. Well, she wanted to go to PV. There was a party.
You don't gotta go to PV no more.
It was red and black. It looked really pretty. But ate a whole slice of it. Probably shouldn't have done that. But before we got on the road to go back home.
Oh shit.
So that was my leg of the drive because she drove there.
It
And Yeah, that
right
shit.
in the middle of it.
That shit hit me right in the middle.
Legs
I don't know. It was like, you know that when you're driving and like they have that shit where they build it where it look like the walls are closing in on you because they think maybe you'll be safer as a driver if the walls are closing in on you.
Right.
You're not. You're just more, anxious. But yeah, that shit hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, God dang, I'm high and I'm driving. This is the worst. Back to earlier what I said, that had anyone ever mistakenly eaten your edible? I've had that happen before. I'm not going to say who because I would never embarrass this person like that. But that has happened. He ate it after I told him not to eat it because it could have been the patriarchy. It could have been toxic male masculinity. It could have been
you don't tell me what to do.
I've had bills in this mug.
Right.
I'm going to eat whatever's in it. I'm going to eat whatever's in this refrigerator. And I told him, yo, there's THC in all of it. I told him, don't eat that. But it looked delicious.
Hey.
So, he ate like half of it before he had to go to work.
Oh, no.
And he called me while I was at work. And was like, yo, I've never been this high before. And I would like to not be this high anymore. And I can't come down. I can't come down. And I have things to do. Foxy, I have things to do. I was like, I told you not to eat it. Why you ain't listen to me? I felt so horrible, but like triumphant.
Why did you
because
feel
like,
horrible?
dang, I need to eat the rest of that when I get home.
He should have felt horrible.
Yeah,
I did.
Not you. He should have felt horrible.
Well, he didn't follow instructions.
Yeah.
Usually the instructions on edibles are pretty clear when people give them to you.
Yeah.
Hey, only eat a section. If you eat more than that, get ready for a ride.
Right.
Oh, shit.
That's all I'm saying.
That is always the person that's like, no.
Yeah, this shit.
Right.
This shit not gonna hit me.
He didn't do shit.
He's not gonna hit me, bro.
I ain't high, man. I ain't
Nah. I had a
Right.
couple
Those always be the ones.
I had a couple people like, bro, this shit's so good. Give me another one and smash another one.
Because everything is
Oh my
regular
God.
food.
They smashed
Bro,
another
it's not
one,
regular
right? I said,
food.
bro, no, don't do that. Nah, bro, I got this shit, nigga.
No, you don't.
I smoke weed. I said, all right,
Okay.
here you
Okay.
go. Here you go.
It's gonna hit your bloodstream different.
Yeah, like they get real upset if you don't give it to them. I'm trying to tell you, like, bro,
You niggas sound like fiends.
don't. But they think, but they've been eating.
They get real
They
upset.
haven't eaten real edibles, so that's probably why they feel like the man. I'm eating edibles before, bro. That shit don't do nothing, man.
Sure.
To make it right, it's processed properly.
It's a process to this shit.
I learned the hard way. That shit hit you when you least expect it. You
Man,
better be ready to be home or wherever you at for some hours.
Man, I'm talking about, bro. One of my partners quit his job after he ate one of my edibles, bro. He just got tired of the bullshit. He was working at like a dollar store. Bro, he called me right before. He called me right before, bro.
Wait, how much
He owed some shit. Bro, this nigga called me before he quit. He was like, bro, I'm finna quit this motherfucker, bro. These niggas pissing me the fuck off, bro. I said, nah. I said, nah.
You gotta talk him down as the plug. You gotta talk him down, like, bro.
I did.
I need to keep your job, bro.
That's what I told him.
I can't buy no more edibles,
bro.
That's it. You got work,
bro. But that's what I told him, bro. He got off the phone. He's all right, cuz I got you, cuz.
Nah, you should have let him do it.
I bet. And then he got off the phone. Somebody said something to him. That nigga went the fuck off. Fuck y'all. Fuck this job. Got his shirt. Threw his shirt. I'm talking about nigga. And called me right back. Say, cuz, fuck them niggas, cuz. I'm like, ooh.
No.
Okay,
I like your edibles resume. That's a good resume. That's good. Quit his job.
Good about quitting your job.
I'm gonna go home and eat more of this shit.
Hey, I'm telling
Got me out here making life-changing
decisions.
decisions.
It's gonna make you feel so good. It ain't gonna let nobody fuck with your integrity. You ain't gonna fuck with my integrity. You got me fucked up, nigga. His fucker was
that's gonna make me quit my job.
Nah,
man.
His fucker was on one thigh that day, man. Like, I'm telling you, he was fed up with that shit. It was too many times the manager said something.
Some days where I felt like that. I was just like, oh my God.
Here's a good question. Who wouldn't you be high around?
Who wouldn't I be high around?
My grandma. She was just, oh man,
that sounds annoying. If you were,
just be, I love her to death, but yeah, I couldn't be high.
You just can't do it.
No more. Not as an adult. Not as an adult.
I don't know. I'll be high. I have
He
no
said I'll
clue.
be
It
high all the
depends the
time.
level of high. It's like a level of high that I won't be around people.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, like
Okay, yeah, it's like being too drunk. Yeah.
yeah, because my job interviews, I show up high, bro. For
I don't think that's regular
every
you.
day for
This is
a lot of
me.
years. Yeah, I would think most people probably. I'm always high, so what the fuck is
I don't know.
this?
So
I've
it's
been
like-
told I'm so enjoyable to be around. People don't notice the
I've
difference
been to
between
court
high me
high,
and sober
bro.
me.
I've been to court high. I did not give a fuck.
Nice.
Maybe I'm going to jail. Got me fucked up, nigga.
I'm going to jail high. You see that shit?
I might be going to jail today, so nigga.
He said, I'm going.
I'm
I'm
going to
going.
jail high. You see that shit?
Yeah.
I think I would try not to be high around kids. Only because they ask too many fucking questions. I'm just gonna go along with it. I'm gonna go along with
It's pretty
it.
fun when you're high, though.
Man,
Like,
yeah.
They are.
Get out of you. So it's kind of like that. I can deal with kids.
But I mean,
It depends on the settings, I guess. When you know,
I
what I
don't
mean.
know. If the kids start talking to me about cartoons while I'm high, we can go all day. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Oh, I feel
But then they
like
got these
Steven Universe
antisocial
didn't
little kids
end well.
now that don't
Why do
like
you feel like
people,
that?
like, you know, they got the
Yes,
generation
I will
of
argue back and
antisocial
forth with a
little kids.
10-year-old about
They don't want to be
that. I
around
will.
nobody. They just want to chill.
Yeah, just want to chill, man. They want to jump on your
Yeah.
back and shit.
I ain't met so many.
There
I've
you
met
go.
quite a few little antisocial
See?
children. lately.
I'm really honest
What's
with kids when
why-
I'm high
why
too.
your kid don't like people?
Man,
Kids don't like people,
Bro,
bro.
I
You
seen
come
it.
out mad.
You know
I
what kids
seen
do
some-
like?
I seen some thug ass
Honesty,
kids.
and that's what being high produces.
Yeah,
Honesty.
pretty true. That's pretty true. Yeah.
Man,
hmm So true.
super honest to the kid. Look,
Kids
bro,
love pointing out an adult that's high.
I'm gonna tell
when
you
they
what it
figure
was.
it out.
I'm telling you.
You
I'm
high?
gonna tell you what it
I
was.
would tell my son I'm not doing your homework right now. I'm high. You get all the answers wrong. That's not my fault. So
Right.
don't ask me
Say,
no questions.
am I high?
But ask fucking Google.
Oh,
ask Google.
Ask
Don't
Google,
ask
man.
me.
Are you
Man,
still a minor?
Google
Then I
gonna
don't have
not
to tell you
smarter
if
than
I'm
fifth grader
high.
right now. At this moment in time, I'm not smarter than fifth grader. I'm sorry.
Man, Google gonna give it even raw. It's totally
No,
Google got all
no.
the
I'll
answers.
take the challenge. What does the homework say? With my high ass. Yes.
okay.
Just don't be algebra.
So is it time to talk about that dolphin?
Okay. All right, we could touch on that.
Okay.
Let's touch.
Let's touch.
Rest in peace to Young Dolph. You know,
Rest in peace,
Of course.
Dolphin.
very talented artist, man. It's another tragic loss. I think the shit's gotten way out of hand, man. This is a lot of artists we've lost in the last couple of years, probably
Yeah.
more than we
I think
lost
the last
in
4.
millennium. So this is a lot of people have died in music right now.
Yeah,
It's kind of sucks, man. It's kind of sucks.
it does. Like, man, like the fucking beef is. I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not even beef.
You guys
man.
have
This is
so
this is
much-
politics. This is more
Yeah,
politics than
like-
beef.
exactly.
Street politics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, if I got $1 million in the bank, I'm a 6'9" ass nigga. I'm gonna have security up the motherfucker. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
I'm just not playing with people in my life.
Exactly.
For my money. If I got the money for it, I'm gonna protect myself,
I'ma have
my
security.
investment, my people. That's
Exactly.
what it's gonna be. There's not ever gonna be a point where I need to be somewhere I probably shouldn't be by myself. It's just there's no
I'm not
need.
even finna be-
I've already left this spot. I don't need to. There's no nostalgic need for me to put myself
Exactly.
or anything I love in harm's way when I got money to protect myself.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Uber Eats. You don't even have to go to certain
Mhm.
places, man. You
I
don't
would
have to go
build a
outside.
restaurant that I want in my motherfucking backyard before I'm gonna do it. I'm just
Right?
not gonna do it.
True.
Exactly.
Before you have to deal with the public and how they feel about you.
Right.
Yeah.
There's always gonna
Man.
be somebody that has a problem with success in someone, and so
That's
you
why
gotta
he
protect
was
yourself
killed.
more than anything.
Jealousy.
I think protecting yourself as an investment is the most important part.
Exactly.
Very
Exactly.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Because music is music, man. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say what they want to say, gonna do what they want to do.
It's become a very contact sport, man.
But it's like if you guys have all this money and all this influence, why not just say squash the beef, come together? I understand all publicity is good publicity, but when it when it goes too far, you know what I mean? They probably don't even have anything to do with it. Like, you never know, like, because they saying, oh, what Soulja Boy or Black Youngster got something to do. Man, you never know that these dudes probably don't even have anything to do with it. But since they seen the beef, other people might be like, man, fuck that nigga, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? You never know.
Nothing's worth taking anybody's life.
Man, it's people out here
and it's sad because
easily influenced.
it's just there's no regard for human life anymore.
Nah,
Nowadays,
not at all.
And it's terrible.
It
You
really
know, no
isn't.
matter what it is.
They
Especially
people just want what
when
they
it comes to
want.
music.
Instant, release of their anger, how they feel, and he will truly be missed.
Yeah,
I love
sure.
all of his music so much. I play it in all of my classes. Because it's really actually good music to dance to work out to.
Yeah, and then,
to get lit to get high to.
yeah, he make good
riding
music.
and smoking.
He just make good music.
He made his music, and that's
It was
what I like. He had
punchlines.
his style of music.
They hit you out of
You know, he
nowhere.
wasn't really on no trails. He was doing his thing. So, rest in peace to the young dog.
Rest in peace, dog, man.
Absolutely.
All right, what's the strand of the week?
Oh, I didn't even
pick a
prepare
strand of the
for.
week.
I didn't even pick a
You've been
strand
too
of the
high
week.
this week.
I did. See,
Awesome.
I got your back.
Thank
So,
you. That's what it's supposed to
The
do.
strand of the week for me today is
Okay.
one I came across a couple days ago. And it's called 9-pound hammer.
9-pound hammer.
9-pound
I think I heard
It's
about
named
this
after
one
a
time.
porn star?
That's what I said.
Man.
I thought I was tripping, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it's called. There was
Or a title of a porno.
something. I'm but it is probably one of the most flavorful and sativa hybrids
I love
that I've
sativa.
had.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
hybrid.
It's a hybrid. It's a
It's
hybrid.
sativa.
It's sativa high, but it is so smooth. It's got a really nice citrusy, sweet taste to it. Great.
It's a citrus and sweet taste.
It's a great tasting weed.
Okay.
Like the flavor of it.
I'm thinking
smoke.
about lemonade when you say citrus and sweet.
Kind of like you got the sugar in it. You got this. Yes, somewhere
Okay.
in that realm. Really
Okay.
good weed. Really
Okay.
good weed. Decent weed. Quality. And it actually comes from Denver. It's not a California weed. It's a Denver weed.
Okay.
First time I've actually had some weed from Denver that I actually like because I don't really care for the consistency of weed
Yeah, it's
from
like
Denver.
dust.
Yes, it's dusty.
Yeah,
Very
it
fluffy.
is.
It's just it's the
I'm talking
altitude
about
that
it.
doesn't get the
You just
consistency
hold
that you
the
get
moisture.
lower down on the hill. So,
Man, I've been there.
but yes,
too.
9-pound hammer. You run across some of that, get you something. You'll
I mean, I've had a
Okay.
9-pound hammer in real life.
So,
Hey, whoa. that
Weed sounds great.
escalated.
Sounds great.
that was some shit.
I'm getting. Oh, come on. It was a giggity the whole time. I had to say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nine
You know,
pound-
set that one up there. There you go.
9-pound hammer in
hammer.
your life.
They knew what they were doing when they
9
named
pounds.
it.
Facts.
Yeah, they knew it. Definitely.
So there's another educational lesson that I've heard that you do
Oh,
on
right. So I have this thing that I do in my spare time
Okay.
where I like to help adults who are horribly sexually educated, because if you really look
You're a
in,
sex educator?
yes, in my spare time,
Okay.
yes, I do a lot of things in my spare time.
Sounds like you got a lot of spare time.
I do.
A whole lot of spare time. Yeah.
It's funny, this is everything I do on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, sexual education, especially in the South, is horrible if you can even get it. Usually teens and young adults, you have to go and search for it on your own. Most of us didn't really get that good of a sex education talk when we were coming up. I feel like a lot of us, even in our community,
Trial and
just
error.
started having sex.
There's a
We
lot
just
of trial
started
and
doing
error.
stuff. It started
Trial
with
and
finger
error.
stuff, then mouth stuff, and then you graduated to your anatomy hugging each other. You know, it just escalated. Until you got into shit where you finally had to call your parents.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that rocky. You experience more trauma that way. You have more bad experiences that way. You don't really learn how to communicate with your partners that way. A lot of people in relationships have a hard time communicating with their partner about sex. We have it all the time. Why we need to talk about it? Because
It can't start into an argument.
but it doesn't have to be an argument.
It can start.
But it doesn't have to be.
It
It doesn't have to be though. See, a lot of men will feel like their woman's trying to attack them when she wants to say something about sex. It's not she's trying to attack you. She wants you to understand what she's feeling during sex. It's not that I'm not enjoying you. Clearly, I'm not fucking anybody else. It's just that if you put in a little bit more effort to fuck me a little bit better, this shit might feel better for everybody. And it's not an attack on you. It's trying to make the relationship fresh. I'm trying to keep things fresh.
It's always an ego. With
Yes,
men.
it's always an ego with men.
ruins everything.
And that's why I want to help sexually educate people. because a lot of it is, men have historically been trusted with sexual education.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Women
Women who don't know what an orgasm feels like. Women who complain.
Bro, it's some dude.
Men who complain.
They can't. They can't
Honestly,
control.
Because the gay men be complaining too.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
About these selfish lovers out here.
I'm not even commenting on that.
You feel me? Like some men, it's hard for to control their orgasm. You know what I'm saying? They're a nut, basically. You know what I mean? They can't. They just gonna go in. I'm talking about 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
It ain't got nothing to do
I done
with
had some
that,
homies that said, bro, all she gonna get is like 5 minutes, nigga, 3 to 5 minutes for me. So
fucking her.
nigga, she better
Let
get
me nut
hers.
everywhere.
Man, she better get hers before I get mine. Type shit. Like
it don't even be.
It is not 1994.
Okay, it don't even be about duration. Like it's deeper than that. What she's basically what she's saying. Educating motherfuckers that it ain't about the nut.
Like just think beyond the act of sex.
Exactly.
Educate your mind.
Men, what I want to challenge men and women to do is to think beyond just the act of sex. Right. You have to talk about sex so that when things come up during sex, we're not fucking floundering around and we don't know how to fucking swim. No, seriously. Yeah. Do you know one of the number one questions people would ask me when I worked at the adult store?
What's that?
Most questions were about anal because most people don't know what the fuck they're doing. And how to convince my girl to do it or how to make it not hurt and how to do this and how to do that. First of all, it takes one thing that most adults don't have during sex: patience. Exactly. You have to be patient. It's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe 45 of playing with that shit. Just like it takes 20 to 45 minutes to heat that pussy up. Okay?
Some people not heating it up.
And some people not heating it up.
Hey, man. You don't know how to heat up the car, bro, when it's cold. You know, you gotta warm that bitch up.
You know what? For sure. I got to get some of my shit before it's over. The men who out here just sticking it in.
Nah, what?
The men who out here just sticking it in. Look, I know what you're thinking. The pussy gonna feel like pussy no matter how I do it. If she's high, if she's drunk, she probably feels great anyway. But, let me tell you why most women will complain about my men.
I can't speak for all men.
Let me say something about my men who just stick it in. I'm talking about a specific class of men. Men who just stick it in. Because if you feel offended, you know who you are. I'm just saying. But if you just sticking it in and you saying pussy feel like pussy, here's the thing. Her pussy gonna get going right around when you're done. Right around when you're done.
Wow.
And I want to say that maybe 45% of men are out here doing.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a high percentage.
But I encourage everyone who's listening to go and look up your own sex statistics on your own. Research is great. Readers are leaders.
Readers are leaders.
They are, especially the ones who smoke. They probably read the most.
Education is,
Well, where can I find you at?
Well, you can find me sexually educating those who need it on my Snapchat at Aphrodite21 because I used to have an afro, but like life. Aphrodite21, where I sexually educate any of my followers who need help. I do give advice because single people give the greatest relationship advice for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but it's because I watch everybody crash and burn. That's what it is. Porn is the worst sexual education.
It is definitely the worst.
Porn is horrible sexual education.
Not real.
It's so bad. Most of us grow up watching porn.
They ain't going for 90 hours.
And having our sexual proclivities.
Man, being single
that shit don't work out.
The single life ain't bad.
It ain't that bad, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you be wanting somebody crazy. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's just that, bro, you have to find that person. It's just that, bro, you have to find that person that makes you just say, nigga, fuck it.
Gotta find the key to your lock, man.
Yeah, like, that'll make you just
for
say,
y'all,
fuck
the
it.
lock to your keys.
I'm gonna hold on to her forever. This is my motherfucking person.
Oh, yeah, I like how you did. That was nice and not nice and binary. That was like non-binary. That was nice. Your person.
It's my
motherfucking person. I swear I said that the other day. I just want a person.
Yeah, but it's not all about like the traditional. Like, you don't have to get married and shit, or you know what I'm saying. You can have.
Yeah, nah, that's not true. Women want to get married.
Not everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can have like an agreement.
Not everybody.
You can have a will.
No,
You can have a will. You know what I mean?
If we ain't gonna get married, ain't that the end game?
No, not really. No, I mean,
that's because people want to. That's the
I mean, marriage isn't the end game.
People in the building.
Okay, people have only been doing marriage for a few hundred years. That's what we need to understand. Okay, we've been fucking longer than we've been getting married.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
Believe
marriage,
that.
Marriage is a tax write-off.
Okay. Oh, let me be more specific about where people can find me. I'm on Snapchat.
This is the shit you talk about when you hire.
But
all kinds of
I don't know.
How do we get to marriage and tax
I wanted to talk about the stigma around OnlyFans because more specifically, I educate people on OnlyFans and I want people to understand that people who have OnlyFans are not all selling pussy. They're not all whores. Okay. I have a degree. I have a bachelor's degree. Okay. Qualified to teach things I teach. I teach sexual education and sexual history because sex has had a direct impact on history. It absolutely has. Okay. World War II would have ended a lot sooner.
Exactly.
It would have ended a lot sooner.
I
forget my boy's name, but feel free to research it up. There was a German scientist or a German official who tried to warn the United States about what Germany was planning to do to Pearl Harbor. Remember Pearl Harbor? Really sucky day.
Yeah, sure.
And the United States was like, okay, but you're really into threesomes? Like, that's really how you prefer to have sex? You seem like a pretty lascivious dude. Thanks, but no thanks. We'll be fine. We're the United States. And, December 7th, 1944 rolled around. Yeah, 1943 rolled around. No, 1942. That's where it was. That rolled around. Everything got fucked up. Now we're in a war. Everybody's dying. So, what? Because he likes to fuck two chicks at once? That doesn't make him a bad guy.
Well, back in those
high threshold for
maybe back then, yes.
Yeah, back in
maybe back then, yes.
I don't even know why. Because
did you know that they used to hand out condoms to World War II soldiers?
Brothels everywhere
in their care package.
That shit was just.
They were so thick. Look up the pictures. Condoms back in the 40s were so thick.
What?
Yeah, because I just said that World War II soldiers in their care package they would get a condom. Are you kidding? Venereal disease has been a problem during all these wars. In the Civil War, if you didn't get shot, a venereal disease killed you.
That's what no, seriously, the condom was supposed to go on the tip of your gun. Like when you're in the swamps and stuff.
What?
On some shit.
They put the condom on the tip of your rifle
so the water won't go
doesn't get in if you're in the field.
Exactly.
It's not something you ever had to do. They got a modern way to keep
it probably would work too.
That's work.
Man,
we didn't do
That's
that.
probably why they had the condom. Not to.
I'm just saying. Look up a picture of condoms back then.
I was in the opposite of water.
Just look it up. It's all very fascinating. Sexual history is so fascinating. Just even the way that I see how people date, like that's historically been established. Like men giving women money. Like there was a whole job for that in the French royal court. It used to be arranged. It used to be like it's been a thing. People been tricking forever. Like y'all, people want to act brand new. Stop acting brand new.
Arranged marriages and
based on family structure.
I would like to know the statistics on arranged marriage. They last.
A lot of them lasted, or they would lead to wars if they didn't last because it was like contractual.
Right. Marriage was about alliances. It was about keeping money. It was about everything staying the same. That's what marriage was about. It wasn't about if somebody loved anybody. Do you know what I've noticed when people married for love in European history? Shit really got fucked up. It really did. Queen Victoria married her cousin Albert.
We gonna stay together because as long as we're together, we got money.
Queen Victoria married her cousin Albert against the wishes of everybody. They did not want her to marry that nigga.
We got money.
She married him. He has a whole piercing named after him because the tip of his penis was pierced so he could hook it to his pants because that shit was big as fuck. And we know it was big as fuck because she had 9 kids. She couldn't get enough of him. She liked that dick. She hated being pregnant. But Queen Victoria, they told her not to marry him, and she married him.
What the fuck?
And then
how she know
she high as kite?
How you know
her daughters?
Everybody knows this.
Her daughters carried the gene
like
hemophilia, which was the blood, the king's disease, right? And her great granddaughter carried on the hemophilia gene over into Russia. when she married for love like a dummy. And
Nah, you don't marry for love. You marry for money.
Nah, she loved that man. She loved him.
We have
How many kids they had?
goddamn.
They had 4 kids because, those were the Romanovs, and Alexei. And he was bad as shit. He had hemophilia and he was bad as shit. And usually sick kids be bad. And she carried over hemophilia, married for love and stuff. Because Queen Victoria wanted her children to have powerful alliances and powerful all that shit. And the whole Russian monarchy fell. The whole thing. Because what? Queen Victoria married for love?
For love.
For love.
Okay.
Broken hearts and emotions.
See how that worked out?
God damn it. We ain't
Hey, man. We're not going to
saying,
go broke.
everybody who marries for money,
We're not going to get overthrown. If
No
we got
time
that
to
break.
Wow, Queen Elizabeth married for love. We hated the prince until he died.
I'm married for this money, but I'm still going to have my love. That's what
You got money, I'm right here. We ain't going to
Queen Elizabeth got married,
Damn it.
and we hated the prince until this nigga died. Like, seriously. Sexual history totally matters. It all totally matters.
Makes sense.
It really does. And if you go and you look it up, you're gonna find out things that you never knew. Condoms used to be the lining of animals' intestines and shit. They would cut that shit out and dry it in the sun and rinse it out like 3 times. I watched the process on a history documentary.
That's why
It was
she's
crazy.
And
And the smell was really bad. They said the smell was really bad. We need to be thankful for the condoms we have and use the fuck out of them. Okay.
Yes.
Because they're not what they once were.
Like, yes.
Buy the bear skin. Buy the bear skin condoms.
You can definitely find me on my OnlyFans talking just like this. Just
Real
like
shit.
this. Because real shit.
So where can they find you at?
They can find me at OnlyFans/FoxyPokeKid.
Okay.
Not with the but you know what I mean.
How do you spell it?
Yes.
Okay, man.
Is that a cup with the peanuts on it?
Cup with the peanut? Oh, yeah.
I was like, cup with the peanuts.
No, the cup with the peanuts.
Oh, no. I was like,
Yeah, the peanuts.
oh, the peanuts
Very
on it, yeah.
specific. I'm sorry.
Oh, the penis is on. I was like,
Yeah, the peanut game. Oh, that's
I
that.
didn't even know that. Yeah.
Sorry.
You know not what he has.
He know not what he has.
Lemonade.
He doth not know what he has.
He does not.
He doth not.
I did not know the penis was on there.
That's all right, my lord. That's all right.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Pip, pip, all that.
All that.
Let me stop.
We don't.
See, I'm high for y'all
What we looking
secondhand.
like?
I smoked like 70 hours ago. Okay? I'm high off of y'all's essence.
We're going to be back next week.
Yay.
For sure.
You
Yeah.
know what it is. It's
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, not next week.
Thanksgiving.
We're going to be back. Yeah, thanks. Next year. We're not going to be back
People
next
have
week.
families.
Next year, right?
Week after.
Week after, right?
Yeah,
Week after.
Yeah, man. We got a weekend to chill, kick back.
Thank y'all for tuning in with Hood Cuisine.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you for having me on the show.
Thank you.
Y'all make
6
me feel special. I got lost and disoriented, and y'all still let me talk. Thank you.
Good. You helped your own. You're welcome back anytime you like. You know what it is. Love the damn radio. This is Hood Cuisine.
Already.